animals are one of the cutest features in Minecraft. You can tame them, breed them, pet them, and even collect all the different variants all around the world. I'm gonna build a huge zoo with a nice home or cozy enclosure for each Minecraft animal. Join me in this adventure and maybe learn some new trick or get inspired to build your own Minecraft zoo. In real life, I don't like zoos. I think the animals are unhappy, but this is Minecraft and we all know that there are worse fates than live forever in a cozy zoo. I've been collecting animal variants for a couple of months and they are scattered all around my base and on the nether roof, waiting for a place to call home. Imagine you have just finished visiting the block museum from the last episode. You get out and reach another entertainment place. A bridge will take you down, but it has to be transparent to see the color gallery below us. I will build the bridge and the staircase in the same modern style of the museum, in blue glass and white blocks. Look at the glass bridge and then the staircase, they look grand. And now I want to welcome the visitors with a large monumental gate that matches this style. That's exactly what I have in mind, a nice entrance, 2 tiny formal gardens down there. We can reach the zoo through the glass bridge. Past the gate. Look at the view, there's so much going on. Now just follow me. There are some advertising banners and on this side there will be the map of the zoo. Yes, it will span through 6 maps. But let's get back to business. The first 2 structures of the museum are 2 mansions for all the cat and dog variants. I am more a cat person, but since the dogs are newer, well, let's start with a comfortable house for all 9 of them. I started collecting the dog variants as soon as they were introduced into the game. It's not a big issue and it can be done in a lazy afternoon. Just keep in mind that the new dogs won't spawn in all chunks created before the 1.21 update. So grab a stack of bones and go explore new forest chunks in your world. The old pine taiga and the old spruce taiga honestly look the same to me. But not to the 2 variants of wolves that spawn here. By the way, the striped wolf is supposed to be a hyena. That is not a wolf at all. Just saying. Last piece of advice. To complete the old pack advancement, you have to tame again an old-fashioned pale wolf, even if you already have dozens of them. The snowy one is, well, a lone wolf. It's always alone and therefore is the rarest one. I bet you already know everything about the cat variants. Cats spawn in villages. Even the artificial ones like trading halls and iron farms, and are not biome-dependent like dogs. The rare one is the black cat. They can be found in a witch hut or in villages after a full moon. The dog mansion is more rustic but warm and welcoming. It's a place to rest, eat and have fun. This is not an enclosure but a dog cafe where visitors can enter, sit down and relax with these friendly pets. The cat mansion is nicer and colorful because cats, well, they like to be spoiled. Visitors can enter here too and pet the cats. Remember, this is just the first two structures of the zoo. Everything will look pretty different here. I'm putting the area together with a couple of custom trees. There will be many trees and flower beds in the zoo. Inside the cat mansion there is a scratcher, lots of pillows, a furnace to keep them warm and the chest where they love to sit. I'm trying to match the color of the dog. Black for you, of course. 7, 8. There's a dog missing. Let's check you guys. Hey, are you hiding behind the mask? Yes, the regular dog is here too. I can't believe cats are easier. 11. Perfect. Follow me, guys. This is what we built so far, the entrance and the two mansions for all the Minecraft dogs and cats. And there's more coming. This guy is welcoming the visitors here on the door, and all his friends are resting inside. More dogs are waiting on the second floor. Are you enjoying the view, guys? It will get better and better, I promise. Now the cats. Each of them picked up a favorite spot, the chest, the pillows. There's also plenty of food. And the black one is my little guy Endercat. Isn't he cute? But anyway, let's head outside. Look at that sign. Yes, the aquarium is gonna be in this direction. The road ends here for today's episode, but the zoo will slowly grow, so stay tuned and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching and see you soon! I'm creating a massive zoo for all Minecraft animals with their variants. In the last episode, we built a modern-looking monumental entrance and the first two structures, two mansions for all the Minecraft cats and dogs. Today, we're gonna expand in this direction, building an aquarium for dolphins, squids and fish, and the tanks for pufferfish, turtles and axolotl. I will also show you a tutorial to pet all the water creatures, so keep watching! It's still a work in progress, but let me show you the idea. The aquarium is a neoclassical building, like in an old-style zoo, but when you step inside, it's actually a full immersive experience where you can walk, surrounded by water creatures. I know, it will look better with a roof, and with all the fish. Water creatures are fragile. You might spend hours to get a dolphin or a squid to a tank, only to see them die in a couple of minutes. So, welcome to the Creative Lab. Today we will learn how to be responsible owners of water mobs, but for this we will need a bigger blackboard. Let's start with the hard one, the dolphin. Rule number 1. Your aquarium needs a roof, or the dolphin might jump out and die. Rule number 2. Leave an air gap because dolphins need air to breathe. If a tank is filled with water up to the roof, your pet dolphin will die. So, the first two tanks are wrong. The third one is fine. Rule number 3. Come on, what is this thing? It's a name tag. Whatever. Name tag every dolphin and maybe feed them with raw cod or salmon to be extra safe. Now the squids. You might be tempted to add an island or a beach. Well, don't. Squids will get stuck and, you guessed, die. Squids will need name tag too, so you better find yourself a friendly master librarian. Fish tanks are easier, but remember to keep the axolotl separate because sooner or later they will kill all the other water creatures. Well, more sooner in this case. You might want a pufferfish pet. It doesn't attack fish, just the players, so if you don't want to be poisoned all the times, put pufferfish in a thick container. Pufferfish shouldn't attack dolphins or squid, but, well, it's up to you. Remember, every creature caught in buckets and then released won't despawn ever. You don't need a name tag, save those emeralds. And even if you want to give them a name, you don't need a name tag. Put the bucket in an anvil, it will cost you just 1 level. This works for your pet frog too, if you choose a name for it when it's still a tadpole. Let's get back to the zoo. Creative Mima out! Don't worry, I'm leaving a 2-block space filled with air to let the dolphins breathe and jump, and there's no dry land, so the squids won't get stuck and die. I found myself 2 dolphins, but it's a long way to the zoo. Yeah, that's the vertical Japanese village, but it's not safe for dolphins. Come on guys, swim upstream. What do you mean you're not a salmon? Oops, I forgot to move the pillager out of the way. Ouch! What can go wrong? Hey, where's your body? Okay, wait for me here. Don't move, I'll be back. No. Get back to the water. Hey, did you kill the poor pillager? I left alone the other dolphin for a split second and hit the spawn, but maybe it's easier to handle them one at a time. Okay, my friend, you've been so brave. Now there's the hard part. Let's climb the mountain. Come on, I have a safe pond for you. Oh, you've been a good boy. Rest for a while and have some fish. Let's take a shortcut through the Museum of Biomes. These are the cherry wood and the trial chambers. What do you think? Now the last hall with the desert and the mesa. Oh, be careful with the cactus. And the zoo is not too far now. Come on, follow me up here. And now the name tag. Oh, are you happy? I'm glad to hear that. He's so cute. He's playing with a dirt block. I'm gonna find a friend for you, I promise. The second dolphin was so stubborn, I was honestly sure he was going to die. But in the end, we made it to the aquarium, and everything was just perfect. The squids happily joined the playful dolphins. Now it's time for some glowsquid game. What do you mean I'm not supposed to use this name? What is happening? I never see so many drown. I didn't know the glowsquids were your beloved pets, but I will take good care of them, I swear. I don't mean to be rude, but you are such a pain, my friend. Anyway, it was totally worth it. I love it. But there are still so many aquatic animals to bring to the zoo. We're not done yet. Let's face the elephant in the room. The tropical fish variants. Yes, there are more than 3,000 different ones, and no, I don't plan to spend a couple of months of my life chasing all of them. But if you want the nerdy stuff, tropical fish come in 6 large patterns and 6 small patterns with different shapes and markings. Each tropical fish also has a basic color and a pattern color. So 12 patterns, 16 basic colors, 16 pattern colors, and this is how you get to 3,000 and some more. 22 of these combinations are named after a real-life fish. For example, we all know that Nemo and his father are parrotfish. Well, this little guy is actually a cob, the small and stripy pattern in orange and white, but if you get it in a bucket, it's called clownfish. Just because the challenge wasn't enough, these fish spawn in schools and are far more common than the unnamed ones, which spawn always alone. So, collecting the named ones is not an issue. I did it accidentally while I was breeding hundreds of axolotl, and here they are. In my previous world, I had an aquarium for the 22 real-life tropical fish, but I was disappointed. You can't see the real colors through glass, even if I use the transparent one. They all look the same. Let's ask the aquarium keeper what he thinks about it. Yeah, it was a bit rude, but he's right. Look, there's a grey fish. And wow, another grey fish. This is all the lore and the nerdy stuff you need. But I found an amazing solution to display the colorful tropical fish, so keep watching! Right outside the aquarium, I'm building a large tank for the pufferfish, adding some tropical fish for a splash of color. The glass paints in the corners create a smoother shape but are also useful to prevent pufferfish to hurt the visitors. Okay, time to bring the tank to life. Remember, you don't need to waste a name tag to any mob coming from a bucket. And if you want to give it a name, just put the bucket with your little fella in an anvil. Let's try if it's children-proof. The pufferfish try to attack me, but they can't reach me. Haha, losers! Ouch! Find the spot. You pesky little creature, I will gladly butter poach you. Follow me. I added a custom tree in that corner, and the aquarium is full of life all around us. It turned out exactly as I wanted, an immersive experience. Let's add the final touch. This trick is from the channel How to Build, and it's brilliant. I'll put the link in the description. All you need is a chest, surrounded by trapdoors of any kind. It should be waterlogged. Now some temporary blocks and the tropical fish. The glass goes right above the fish. And now I'm crouching and placing a piston to push down the glass. Let me clean everything. Look at that! The chest is the key. With a full block, the fish will die. With a waterlogged slab, it won't stay inside the glass. Let's repeat the trick 4 more times with 4 cute tropical fish. The tanks look tiny, but if you think about it, it's supposed to be 1 cubic meter of water, far larger than a medium-sized fish tank. The aquarium is done, and so is the smaller fish tank, but there's still so much work to do. Right beside the aquarium, I want to build the caretaker's house, the offices and the souvenir shop, but for now, let's add more animal enclosures near the aquarium. new enclosures will be pits below street level where visitors can observe wild animals from afar. Before adding more water animals, I'm going for a different vibe with a mini jungle for the ocelots. I know, it sounds off topic for an aquarium video, but let's talk about ocelots. Ocelots spawn in jungle biomes and can be bred with raw cod or salmon. Ocelots can't be tamed, and if you feed them, they won't run away from you. These guys are all friends of mine. They've been waiting here with the pandas for quite some time now. So, ocelots might not be easy to find, but then you can use leads, boats or minecarts to bring them home with you. But let's get back to the main subject. This pit will house the turtles, so we are building a sandy island for them with 2 tiny palm trees. Let's welcome the visitors of the zoo with this thematic flower bed. It's not easy to build organically on such small scale, but I'm proud of this little turtle statue. The axolotl pit is a bit isolated for now, but soon it will be surrounded by other amazing enclosures. The pool resembles a lush cave with more crystals and colorful details. Bring turtles to the zoo is pretty simple. All I have to do is place eggs on the sand. I'm also putting 2 eggs on this dirt block. They won't hatch, but they will be a nice decoration for the turtle pond. Now, let's get the other animals. I wanted a blue axolotl for the zoo, so I breeded hundreds of them, but when I realized how long it would take, I decided that if I ever get a blue one, I will build a huge and magnificent temple for this star, not just an ordinary pond. Look at my work in progress and wish me luck. These are the breeding chambers with all the possible combinations of colors. White and white, white and pink. It shouldn't matter, but you never know. Let's take 4 axolotl of the common colors. Yeah, it's very laggy. I told you I breeded them hundreds of times. And honestly, there were far more. But we don't want to talk about it. Here we are, sweeties. This is your new home. Do you like it? I hope they will be okay. I should probably breed them. Now the axolotl. Oops, it's stuck on the cattail. You're the chosen ones, trust me. The other ones, yeah, whatever. And about the turtles? We wait, but there's so much work to do. That painting is advertising a rodeo, and the hanging sign says hippodrome and ranch. Maybe next time. What do you think? Thank you for watching. See you soon. I'm creating a massive zoo for all the Minecraft animals with their variants. In the first 2 episodes, we built the mansions for dogs and cats, the large dolphin aquarium and tanks for all the water mobs. Today, we are building a home for all the horses, donkeys and mules. As usual, there will be also tips and info about these Minecraft animals, so keep watching and maybe you'll learn a useful trick or 2. There are 7 horse colors in Minecraft, each one with 5 different markings for a total of 35 combinations. Anyway, I'm looking for the 7 different colors, possibly the unmarked ones. I guess this is dark brown, not black, so we have them all. The horses of my zoo will live in a building inspired by the ancient hippodrome of Constantinople. The hippodrome has an elliptical shape with an inner circuit for the horses and a stands for the visitors of the zoo. It's supposed to be used for horse racing, but it's a modern world and our horses can just chill out and be admired by visitors. The Emperor throne is for special guests, or maybe for a lucky kid who won a prize. I really like these little arches, even if the scale is too small, but after all, this is supposed to be a reconstruction in an amusement park, so there's a bin. You'll see more of these because I want the zoo to be kept clean. Visitors can sit in the stands and enjoy the show, and who sits in the place of honor has even a better view. Let's add a final touch to keep this place mob-free. I added a bunch of custom cages all around the hippodrome. This one is probably my favorite. There's a red tulip field right behind the back entrance, then a couple of smaller trees, more big ones, and then some tiny ones. Aren't they cute? There are also some potted saplings because they're pretty serious about afforestation here. Visitors will come from the main road, and we need some kind of decoration for the entrance. Okay, we're done here. Now let me do this in a proper way. Bring in the horses! And the colorful and strong horses she brought, along with the humble donkeys and mules for the ranch to come. As you probably know, the only way to have a mule in Minecraft, as in real life, is to breed a horse with a donkey, so I'm breeding them again with golden carrots to have one more mule. Then we'll build the ranch for them. This will be the main gate to the ranch. There will be the stables, the enclosure, and a thematic restaurant shaped as an old-style Western saloon. The terrain is all brown and muddy. Let's finish to texture it so we can build the ranch. Let's follow the sign to the new area of the zoo we built today. The saloon is rustic, with hay on the roof and hanging roots in the porch. There's a large enclosure where kids can safely ride the donkeys, and a wooden path partially covered in mud leads us to the saloon. The interiors of the saloon are welcoming. After all, it's a thematic family restaurant, not a historical replica or a movie set. There are chandeliers on the ceiling, a dark prismarine counter, and even a small kitchen. The oven and the fridge, ice cream machine maybe? Yeah, it could be. And a smoking pot of chili is ready on the stove. Let's meet the resident animals with a newborn mule. It's possible to equip tamed donkeys with a chest with 15 inventory slots for the player to use. It's not much, but it can be useful, and most of all, they look so cute. Hey, he just chose his own spot here. It's all yours, Hon. Remember that you won't be able to remove the chest. The only way to have it back is to kill the poor animal. Don't you dare! One more tip. There is no need to name tag donkeys and horses. Once tamed, they won't despawn. Unless you want to give them a name, of course. As you probably know, Minecraft rides are all different in matter of health points, speed and jump. I installed Horse Statistics, a mod that shows the stats of horses, donkeys, mules and even llamas. Ooh, the white one has 13.75, not bad. Let's check the brown. Ah, no sir. This one should be the creamy. Again, nice speed. Could have more hearts though. I wonder what happens if we breed the white one and the creamy one. Oh my, please let me out of here. Okay, let's see the baby horse stats. Not bad. We can work with this. I guess it's like in real life, a matter of trial and error. For now, the horses are just here to be shown off. But maybe one day I want to build a real racing track for them, and then I'll have to do some serious breeding. We'll see. The zoo is far from completed, but I really like to have a walk in the section that we built so far. In the next episode, we'll get back to the aquarium area, adding the Armadillo terrarium, the visitor center and an amazing shop. Thank you for watching, stay tuned and see you soon! Welcome back to the Minecraft Zoo, a massive project for all the Minecraft animals with their variants. So far, we have built the hippodrome and the donkey ranch, the dog and cat cafe, the dolphin and sea creatures aquarium. So check the previous episodes if you're curious, because we need to focus on today's task. First thing first, I'm gonna build a nice terrarium for one of the cutest Minecraft animals, the armadillo. Then I will add 3 new buildings to this side of the zoo, the visitor center, the shop and the zookeeper's house. Let's get busy. The armadillo terrarium is below street level, so visitors can watch them in their natural habitat from a safe distance. I put my first armadillos in the Sniffer farm to automatically harvest the squid. It was a temporary solution, but it works so good that the farm is always overflowing. 2 armadillos can be relocated. This is John Lord, let's find another one. I admit I can't remember why in the world I named my first armadillos after heavy metal icons. And it's also a bit weird that I breed them, but anyway, John Lord stays. Follow me guys, there's a whole new world outside this farm. The zoo is far, but we're gonna take a shortcut. Hello sir, he looks grumpy. Let's go in from the other side. Don't worry, the nether hub is totally safe. Do you see? All spawn-proofed and nice. Hey, what are you doing in the nether? Ha! He can't wait to find a spot in the zoo. As you wish. I'll build the camel sanctuary in the next episode, I promise. See you later. I made a promise, so the camel sanctuary will be in the next episode. Stay tuned and maybe leave a like and subscribe. It's free and it helps me a lot. Come on my friends, it's purple but not that scary. Get in. A little push. Here they are. Now, can I reach them from here? Yes. Welcome to the zoo, little one. And now it's time to move all the shulker boxes and build the visitor center. While I was building the zoo, I've been to a pale garden and I farmed everything I needed here at my base. So I'm gonna use a touch of pale oak and pale moss in today's buildings. And maybe some resin too. For those who only follow the zoo videos, I built an awesome resin farm with a brick lab to smelt and craft all the resin blocks I need. The video comes with a tutorial, so check it out. Hey, do you mind? Anyway, I like the view, but we need more space here. To have more room for my buildings, I'm covering part of the valley with a bit of terraforming. I know, my custom cliff stands over air, but I had to start somewhere and I will terraform the lower layers later. One day. Maybe? For those who asked, yes, the dolphins are still alive and very happy. Follow the instruction of the previous video to find out how to keep them safe and healthy. Oh, aren't you a cutie? And all the squids are thriving too. Now let's get back to work. In this corner there will be the zookeeper's house, a small retreat where the night walkers can rest a while. Right here I will build the visitor center, you know, the place where you can find information, meet the zoo administrator and also use the restroom. Yes, this is gonna be the only bathroom in the whole zoo. Whoops. Over there, I'm gonna build a zoo shop with toys and memorabilia, the kind of place where a child gets something or throws a tantrum. Fun places. Let's take a break and add a couple of details. Those tough slabs are waterlogged, so all the coral fans will stay alive and bright. Now this is an attempt for, well, let's call it a useful sign. It's not perfect, but it makes the idea, I guess. Do you see what I mean? I know, not my masterpiece. And if we go downstairs, the sink to wash your hand and, you know. For the last detail, we have to fly back to my base. Parrots will have their own place in the zoo in upcoming episodes, but this little guy has a special task. He will greet visitors at the entrance of the visitor center. Are you following me? Good boy, we're almost there. Come on, get inside. Oh, this is the hard part. Can you step over the... No, please, if you just... Oh, this is why I brought him here before adding a ceiling to the room. I guess he's on my shoulder and if I jump... Yes, like this. Now sit down, get in place. This is the spot I had chosen for you. Be kind to zoo visitors. Oh, sure, I have to finish the visitor center. I am sitting in the director's armchair. Well, technically, I run the place. Anyway, this is the office of the upper floor. Let's get out. Hi buddy, how are you doing? The visitor center is an American Gothic building and it's imposing as it should be, while the zookeeper's house will be more humble. I'm adding a couple of orange flowers made of resin clumps, here and here, but these are just placeholders. I will replace them with wildflowers. They will look far better. I can't wait! The next update fits wonderfully well with my zoo. It will be awesome! What do you think of the upcoming new features? Let me know in the comments. We are now building the zookeeper's house, where he can repair broken stuff and rest. It's smaller than the visitor center and it's not supposed to catch the eye, but I still wanted it to be nice, with a staircase that leads to a canopy, plants and decorations. The roof is in pale oak, and I think it fits pretty well with the building palette. It's night, and the zookeeper has finished his shift. The pufferfish greet him, trying as always to poison him. He loves his job. Finally, he reaches his house. It's warm in here, and the flowers at the entrance smell so good. Tomorrow he will repair the broken bean, but he's done for today. It's been a busy day. It's time to get some sleep. The shop is smaller than the visitor center, but it has an interesting shape, partially diagonal, fun to build. I used a combination of bright woods with cherry and pale oak for the details. The shop is not very high, but it's a two-story building. The first floor is more of an attic. It's raining, and when it happens in real life, we find shelter in an indoor activity. The shop is child-oriented with toys and animal-related gadgets. This map represents the first section of the zoo, the entrance, the ranch. Let's place a sniffer egg on a frame so it won't hatch. Because yes, we already have an animal inside the shop. I am tempted to keep it. First, let's free you from your boss. Llamas will have their moment of glory in another episode, but let's clear this. Yes, you can prevent a wandering llama to despawn. It doesn't work with boats or name tags. All you have to do is tame the sturdy fella. And ouch! The roof is making everything more complicated than it needs to be. My dude, I'm risking my life to keep you here. How did I get on the roof? Oh, this was weird. Let's remove these blocks so I don't risk my life. What about now? Wait, are you already my friend? I guess I didn't see the hearts while I had my head stuck in the roof. Forget your wandering life. This is your new job with vacation, medical insurance, and better pay. Welcome to the zoo. I know, this episode was a bit weird, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let's breed the armadillos to add another resident. Here it is. And good news! While I was walking around here, the turtles from 2 episodes ago were finally born. Now let's check the newest section of the zoo. I already showed you the zookeeper house. Let's take another look at the visitor center with our friend the parrot. Hello, sweetie. The restaurant sign? Yeah, if you look at it long enough, you'll see it too. And yes, ladies and gents' restroom are downstairs, while upstairs we have the director's office with 2 nice balconies. This building is totally symmetric. Now the shop. With all the toys and stuff you might feel the urge to buy. Plants, animal eggs, you name it. And where is the best shop assistant ever? He's so kind with the customers. He spits on them only if they complain. Hey, here you are. Oh, he is made for the job. And I love this small patio where you can enjoy a cup of tea. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode featuring camels, cows, the old ones for now, goats, bees, and even more Minecraft animals. See you soon! I'm building a huge zoo in Minecraft Survival for all animals with their variants. In the last episodes, we built the aquarium, the hippodrome, and many more cozy places for animals to call home. Today is a busy day. We will fill this empty area with a camel garden, a large tea house for farm animals, and also the enclosures for bees, rabbits, and goats. There will be also room for tips and useful information about all these mobs, so keep watching. The Camel Garden is inspired by my desert village transformation with all villager professions. Check it out if you're curious about how a real desert village should look like to cope with hot weather and to keep your villagers safe. I know what you're thinking. Mima, this floor is awful. Well, I agree, it requires some work. Like this. Mushrooms. And if we remove the blocks, it shows a nicer sandy texture. What do you think? This kind of roofed garden is called sun, a large courtyard surrounded by covered arcades on all sides, where visitors can sit down and relax. I used sandstone variants and white glazed terracotta for a Middle Eastern touch, with quotes streaming on the roof. Inside the arcades, everything is colorful and welcoming, and a custom acacia fills the center of the garden. Just imagine you're walking here between the turtle pond and the Ocelot pit, and you enter the camel garden. I used a bit of pale oak to texture the trunk of this custom acacia, and I really like the effect. Camels can jump fences, but this upper line of fences will keep them in place. Visitors can walk under the covered arcades and enjoy a fresh drink sitting in the sofas, made of resin bricks, because I can't stop using this block, even if their color hurts my eyes. The garden is ready. Let's bring in the camels. The closest desert is almost 10,000 blocks from my base, and as soon as they were added to the game, I brought home a couple of camels through the nether roof. They lived in my dome since then. It's time they get a proper house. That's your new home. There's plenty of food, water, and colorful carpets for your beauty sleep. Goats can jump really high, so you need a roof to keep them in their enclosure. I'm building a mountain cabin for them, and there's a line of slabs on the fences, so there's not enough space for them to jump out. I added a fireplace inside the cabin to keep them warm and mostly to justify the chimney. And the hay blocks on the roof add the right vibe. I had a goat right outside my base for months, and I brought it here while I was working at the zoo. I separated the goat from the other animals, and when I got back to put it inside the cabin, it was gone, nowhere to be found. I'm so confused. Where could it have gone in a matter of seconds? Do you guys know anything about it? Well, I guess there will be tales about the zoo wandering goat. Let's make a trip to the mountains and talk about goat variants. If you watched the video about my block museum, you already know how I collected all the regular horns and the rare ones from the screaming goats. Screaming goats can spawn naturally or through breeding regular goats, but there's only a 2% chance to get one. A screaming goat looks like a regular one, but it screams. When you finally get the first one, keep breeding it with regular goats for a better chance. 2 screaming goats will have only screaming babies. The goat breeding retreat should be around here. There it is. I spent hours of my life being hit by goats. It's hard to forget such an experience. The glass panes prevent the goats to jump out, and there's a wheat field on the roof to breed them. Hello there. Haha, I got them good at dodging you goats. And that was a strange phrase to say out loud. You should be a regular goat, so let's keep you here. Now, do we house in the zoo the respected elders or their young descendants? These were my first screaming goats. They gave me all their horns, and I think they deserve to live here in the mountains. Ooh, a screaming goat horn. And another one. You guys are pretty aggressive, aren't you? put the urns in there for children to try. And about goats, do you know that you can also milk them? Yeah, it looks and tastes like cow milk. But maybe it's just me wishing that different types of milk and cheese were added to the game. Hey, a free slice of Minecraft cheese for everyone who writes in the comments which game these icons come from. From the number of flowers I'm putting in this pit, you can totally guess who the next zoo guests will be. I'm gonna leave the bees free to roam the land, and I hope they will always find their way home. Beehives can be easily crafted and then filled with bees, but do you know how to farm bee nest? This is my bee nest farm. I know, I might have a thing for the most unusual farms. If you plant a tree, works better with oak trees, right next to a flower, there's a chance it will spawn a bee nest. There's a 5-block gap between the trees, and I added slabs 7 blocks above ground level to keep the giant oaks from growing. And that's all. Cut and replant the trees to have more. I need also a couple of filled beehives. There's way too many bees in here. They will find shelter in the beehives after sunset. It's night, and the beehives should be ready. Perfect! Ooh, I love the new feature that shows the number of bees inside each beehive. What a lovely little spot. The bee nest goes right here on the tree. And now the beehives. The bees couldn't wait. The ones of the third beehive are a bit lazy, but I know you're in there, girls. Let's match the color of the carpets like this, and the apiary is done. The rabbit hole is larger, with a fountain and 2 carrot fields to feast on. Did you know that Minecraft rabbits eat planted carrots? If game rule mob griefing is set to true, rabbits can eat planted carrot in a stage greater than 1, ruining all your crops, like in real life. Rabbits are full of secrets. Let me tell you some of them. There are 6 official rabbit variants in Minecraft, and I collected all of them while I was exploring the world. Rabbits will run scared, so hold a carrot in your left hand if you need to get closer. This is also useful if, you know, you need a rabbit foot for a leaping potion. By the way, what's the point of this potion? Rabbits in desert biomes are always golden. In the snowy biomes, the white rabbit is more common, while the black and white is more rare. 3 different rabbits spawn in taiga and flowering biomes such as cherry grove, meadow, and flower forest. You can easily find brown rabbits and salt and pepper rabbits. As you can see, salt and pepper rabbits are similar to the brown ones, but have a white belly. Then there's the rarest, the black rabbit. What? No, my dude, I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as a pink giant rabbit. Remember to name tag your rabbit pets to prevent them from despawning. I know, some of you have been waiting for months on the nether roof, but it will be worth it, you'll see. Okay guys, this is your new home. Except for the pink rabbit. You followed us this far, but you don't belong here. Oh, stop looking at me like that. Fine, in the next episode I'll build a muddy and cozy enclosure for you. So, Minecraft rabbits are so fluffy and sweet, aren't they? Well, no. Let's move to a creative world and type this command. You will spawn a red-eyed rabbit. Ooh, okay, another skin variant. What can it be? But if you go into survival mode... Oh my, stop! Please stop! What did I ever do to you? So yes, the killer bunny is still in the game, even if only in creative mode. There's also another secret bunny that you can get in survival, but we will talk about it in an upcoming episode about all the weird Minecraft animals. Why don't you like and subscribe so you won't miss it? No, silly, you're not a camel. Stop yanking me in the wrong direction. Look, the animal farm is the right place for you. The main building is the classic red and white barn. I added a custom tree right there in the corner, while that giant oak was there since the war generation. Follow me into the farm. Here you are. Make yourself at home. I'll bring more friends for you once the new farm animals will be official. And for the chickens too. Now let's finish to decorate the silo. A pot in this corner and then a plant on this shelf. There are teapots on the stove. A chorus fruit will look like an elaborate pudding and then a cake. It will disappear once the visitors arrive. Let's add another one. Because yes, this is a silo. Maybe this place was once a real farm, but now it's been turned into the kitchen of the farm tea house, where you can sit, prepare by the sun and enjoy an afternoon tea, a dessert and local sourced eggs, or maybe some fresh fruit from the orchard. Cows, chicken and sheep are roaming free inside the fence. They have food, water and everything they need. This episode was a blast. We built the camel garden, then the goat cabin over there, the apiary, rabbit hole, and the animal farm that looks amazing at the light of dawn and will be even better with the new animal variants. I can't wait! But there is still some work to do. In that direction, that's the visitor center from the last episode, while along this road, yes, the next episode will feature frogs, pandas, foxes, and even polar bears. So stay tuned and see you soon! Hey you! Yeah, I mean you! Do you have a zoo in your Minecraft Forever world? I'm almost done with mine. I built amazing structures, collected all animal variants and had tons of fun. Let me inspire you! You know, I was tired of the usual intros. Let's get to work. I am a bit nervous about polar bears. They can't be put on a lead. Won't fit in boats and minecarts. Never follow you to be fed. And they certainly can't be saddled. Also, if there's a cub nearby, they will attack you. But I have a plan, and I think I have everything I need to bring a polar bear to the zoo, all in my inventory. Wish me luck! Hello, sir. Would you mind to follow me of your own free will to be imprisoned in a zoo? Huh, you clearly say no. And I don't like the way he's looking at me. See you! Baby polar bears can be put in a boat, so all I have to do is be quick, separate the cub from the parent and bring her home before she grows. Let's suit up. I feel safer now. That's the family I was looking for. Did it sound bad? You know what I mean. The boat goes here, and the mother is mad at me. The cub is already in place. I don't want to kill the mother right in front of her eyes. This is why I brought 2 stacks of fences with me. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, now I feel sorry for the mother. She looks so sad. I'll take good care of your kid. I need a portal to the nether roof from this exact position, so I'm building a portal right here. We have to light it up and go through. We end up in the nether, but we don't want to get here with the cub. We need to destroy this portal. Then we have to mark the coordinates and find a way home through the nether. You can travel to the nether roof, reach the right coordinates and build a new portal that should connect exactly to the first one in the ocean. Hey, what's the mother? She probably despawned. Ah, no, it's still here and she's mad at me. Whoa, I'm still shaking. Okay, little one, the nether is waiting for us. It's a long way home, but I can also use a lead on the boat. And this line of brick slabs leads to my base. All we have to do is follow it. I hurried up, gathering the materials and building the polar bear enclosure because I want it to be ready before the cub grows up. The pit is filled of ice and snow and surrounded with a glass fence. This can be a dangerous animal after all. The moment of truth. Will I be able to successfully bring a polar bear into the zoo? The cub is still a cub. Now don't be scared, little one. I have to free you from the boat, hoping you will end up in the portal. Oh, no, don't run, please. Oh, you want some fish? Yes? Let me get close enough. Okay, I have you. Follow me. There you are. This is your new home. The water is freezing just the way you like it. Look at her having fun. Climbing up and down she goes. Oh, I feel dizzy. Let me catch my breath before I get back to building, okay? I can't believe I made it. Do you see what I see? I made it just in time. I went to sleep and she literally grew overnight. Fish? Pizza? Anything? I guess not. Let's move to a far more interesting building for a less dangerous bear, the panda. The panda will live in a very nice enclosure shaped as an ancient Chinese temple. I'm building only the first half of the temple and finish it later with the animals in. Let me be clear, I will remove the ugly dirt roof soon, trust me. For now, I just want to light up all the copper bulbs, like this. And then I will bring in the animals before finishing the temple. Panda spawn in jungle biomes near bamboos. Therefore, the bamboo jungle is the best place for them to be found. Hey, hello there! Have a snack! Panda can be put on a lid, but they can fit into a boat or in a minecart. But be careful, they will suffocate and die in a 1-block wide gallery. This is how I lost a rare brown panda in my survival world. On land, they will very slowly follow you if you are holding a bamboo. Luckily, I had brought 2 pandas near my base since this world was younger. And here they are, with all their family, in a temporary solution that has been going on for almost 2 years now. Panda has 7 variants in Minecraft, more about personality than skin. Regular, aggressive, lazy, playful, weak, worried, and brown. They breed following genetics with rules that would drive Mendel crazy, but all you need to know is that the weak and the brown are the rarest ones. As you can see, I have a lot of regular but also some weak pandas, and 2 of them will live in the zoo. And by the way, did you know that they love cakes? Parrots will live in the temple too. There are 5 different parrots in Minecraft. So far, we have the red one here in the visitor center. Let's go find the other 4. Ooh, hello honey. Do you want to be my friend? Now join me. We're gonna find your brothers. Come on, don't be shy. Do it again for me. Oh, good boy. Yeah, this is the playful panda, and I will bring him home later. 2 more parrots. They look like they're waiting for me. Ah, you were waiting for me. Poor guys, they were already tamed and I left here so long that I completely forgot about them. I don't know, there are smarter ways to do this, but I feel lazy now. By the way, this is the Greek island village transformation from an older episode. Doesn't it look amazing? Finally, he's picky, but he's the last one. Because we already have the red parrot in the zoo. He's busy in the visitor center. And do you want to join us too? I have to inform you that the blue parrot spot in the zoo is already taken. Ah, don't leave. You can live in my base if you wish. Now, this is a better way to get back home, even if the landscape is far worse. Okay, team, we have to do it, and we have to do it right. Are you with me? Let's go! Playful pandas are, well, too playful. They roll over, even if it means falling into a dangerous place like a ravine or a polar bear enclosure. Let me put it into safety so we can finally wrap up the Panda Temple. Let me show you a trick. If a bamboo grows normally, it will be all skinny and boring with just 3 blocks of leaves at the top. But if we add a piece of bamboo at the top, then we bone meal it, we will have more leaves. Let's do it again. It looks better now. Look at the Panda Temple. I love how it can be seen from afar. You can't miss it. Visitors can walk safely on the glass floor and admire the panda family in a cozy enclosure filled with bamboo and greenery. Look at the playful panda having fun. And above us, the 4 parrots are sitting on the lanterns. I had some fun creating the banners for the paper lanterns. I'm about to publish a new banner video with more fancy designs, so stay tuned and maybe subscribe, you might miss it. I have too many pandas, I couldn't fit all of them in the temple and I want to remove their current enclosure to expand the city. I didn't want to go for a gory solution, so I built a safe capsule in the nether for them, all spawn-proofed and welcoming. They are all safe, but we're not done. It's time to build the llama enclosure. Llamas come in 4 different colors: brown, creamy, grey and white. Then you can dress them with carpets and even equip them with chests, but they can't be saddled. I'm decorating the pit as a Peruvian plateau with dry leaves and even some ruins. I hear a lot about trader llamas being doomed to despawn no matter what. Well, it's not true. First, you have to break the lid with a bow. Don't kill the pesky trader or the llama will attack you. Then tame the llama like you would with a horse until hearts will appear. There's no need for name tags. The tamed llama will stay with you forever. You won't be able to remove the trader's saddle blanket and turn it into a regular, naked llama, but you can use your own carpet. You can also breed 2 tamed trader llamas and have a baby llama with its cute tiny blanket. Let's surround the savannah to find our guests. Wow, they all really like to pose. And we are ready to bring them home. The brown has a nice carpet for a change. Okay, you got me. It's a trader llama. I spent 2 hours searching far and wide. I nearly broke 2 elytras, but I never found the regular brown llama. Cut me some slack. Here they are. This one is just stalking the others. Come on, go away, get alive! I bet you know everything about frogs, but long story short, there are 3 frog colors: white, orange and green. Frogs born from tadpoles, and the biome where the tadpole turns into a frog determines its color. Like goats, frogs can jump very high, so I'm building a greenhouse for them. It's warm, wet and cozy, and it has a roof. The frog color is not just graphic. When a frog eats a small magma cube, it drops a different frog light. So you need all of them to get all frog lights. Let me show you the frog breeder that I used since the frogs were added to the game. This little dome is in a temperate biome, except for that corner marked with mangrove roots that is in a cold biome. The tadpoles inside each of the 2 sections of the pond will grow into orange or green frogs. We don't have to walk too much to get to a savanna, a warm biome, where I build another breeder. Yeah, shaped like a frog. I know, this breeder is orange, but it's for white frogs. What can I say? I like the orange color better. Hello girls, let me finish to decorate the greenhouse for you. Look at them, they are so cute. The nether hub is their catwalk. Or should I say frog walk? The greenhouse is ready to welcome the visitors. Mind your head, you need to crouch. And the 3 frogs are having so much fun here. I didn't overdo, but the greenhouse is so lush and warm. But I know what you're wondering. Mima, what's beyond that gate? Well, this will be a balcony above the fox enclosure. Let's get back to work. So far, there are only 2 kinds of foxes in Minecraft, the snow one from the snowy biomes and the red fox that spawns in taiga biomes. They are a bit annoying to breed and to catch, but are among the mobs with the best animations in the game. Look how they jump to catch their prey. As you can see, they always run away from the player even if I offer them food. But after some time, they will trust you more, especially the cubs. Another interesting feature, look at my sweet foxy lady here. She's holding my lead, but if I toss her a piece of meat, she gives me back my stuff and enjoy her lunch. Okay, hon, let's move you to the zoo so we can build a pig pen. Do you remember the pig that followed me along with the rabbits in the last episode? It was waiting here since then, and now it's finally got its cozy muddy enclosure. And since the Spring to Life drop is already here, let me update my word and soon the pig won't be alone in there anymore. I can't believe we're finally done! Look all the animals in the zoo and how many amazing structures, all different and unique. The polar bear was quite an adventure and the panda temple is so iconic. The pig pen was the last enclosure. We found a house for every Minecraft animal. But then, I know, Mima, if the zoo is done, what are those stairs behind you? Well, the stairs will lead you to another section of the zoo with a different vibe. There are still some Minecraft animals looking for a home, even if fantastic animals. So stay tuned for the next zoo episode, Fantastic Mobs and where to find them. It will be a blast! See you soon! I have a 12,000 days old forever world, and over the past few months I've been busy building a huge zoo for all Minecraft animals, which is now almost done. If you watched the previous episodes, you know that we already checked off the list all real-life animals with their variants, even the tough ones. So, what are we gonna do today? Well, there are a lot of fantastic animals in every Minecraft world. So, why don't we give all of them a unique enclosure to call home? This episode will be about, fantastic mobs and where to find them. I know, you heard this title somewhere before. I started with the Strider enclosure. It will be a pit, a couple of blocks below street level. Since Striders love lava, I'm creating the crater of an erupting volcano for them, with plenty of lava to keep them warm. We need to work more on the crater to make it safe for Striders, so let's design the walkways of this new section first. I've been pretty consistent in planning the zoo, creating packed mud pathways all around the enclosures. The new section of the zoo has a fantasy vibe, with mobs that can't be found in real life. Therefore, I want it to look different. The wall separates the traditional zoo from the fantastic mobs area. This is the main staircase, and later I will build an entrance, but I want to go further and create a formal garden made with all the weird Minecraft plants. I planned carefully the formal garden. It's probably looked after by a very kind gardener with a thing for unusual plants, those that, like the animals in the section, do not exist in the real world. You will find nether plants, curse fruits, ancient seeds, skulk veins, crystals, the ice blossom from the pale garden, and a couple of custom purple mushrooms. Since this is a well-maintained formal garden, I can't let the coarse plants grow wild, but I don't want them to die either. The glass will keep them as they are. Another one is ready. Please don't grow, please don't grow, please don't grow. Oh, come on. Yes, I spent an entire Minecraft day sowing the same fruits, running from one to the next and starting over every time they get too tall. already told you everything you need about sniffers and ancient seeds in a previous video, so check it out if you missed it. I fill the floor with diggable blocks and I'm decorating the pit with a giant version of a torch flower. If you look it from a distance. You need torch flower seeds to breed sniffers. Who wants a treat? Sure, a bit of privacy. May I? Oh, if you just... here's the egg. This big fella will hatch happily ever after in its new home. Yep, it doesn't look much like a torch flower, but I like it anyway. A sniffer egg will hatch on any block, so don't put it on a shelf in your tiny fishing hut. If you put the eggs on moss, they will hatch faster in about 20 minutes. The next enclosure is for another nice mob, the Mooshroom. I'm using the same trick as the Camel garden floor, red mushroom blocks covered with another layer in order to expose the internal texture. This enclosure starts flat and empty, but it gets better with some large custom mushrooms to provide shelter for the Mooshrooms and which will be visible from afar. Since I probably ate myself, I think this could be better. First, the color is wrong. It should be more like this. Building from below will be easier with a happy guest. I have big projects and I can't wait. Now, we can add some emeralds and white glass paints to resemble the gears, the white thingy inside the mushroom cup. Mushrooms spawn only on a mushroom island, a peculiar biome covered in mycelium where no other mob can spawn. Hey, hello there! The landscape could be better though. I should turn this whole island into something nice. Maybe a village with a fantasy vibe or a spooky Halloween setting. Do you have any suggestions? Mushrooms can be bred with wet, like regular cows. The calf will be always a red mushroom. If you milk a mushroom, you will get a normal milk bucket. But if you milk him with a bowl, mushroom stew everybody. And if you use shears on a mushroom, well, you will end up with a regular cow and 5 mushrooms as booby price, so you better don't. The red mushrooms spawn naturally and can be bred to get more, but what about the brown ones? A red mushroom turns to brown when it's hit by a lightning. So here we are with a channeling trident during a thunderstorm. Oh no. I feel so bad. It was the saddest thing that could have happened. Follow me, kid, away from your parents' eyes, just in case. Woohoo, finally! Do you like your new look? I think you're amazing. And above all, you're alive. But let's not talk about it anymore. The next enclosure is more rustic, with bone block pillars and a pale oak fence that could be made of smaller bones. You guessed it, this is the skeleton horse, Coral. I added a canopy and 2 horse jumping obstacles, but these creatures are easygoing. They don't require shelter or food or air to breathe, for that matter. Skeleton horses have a convoluted way to enter in your survival world. First, a skeleton trap horse is a special skeleton horse that can spawn in a lightning strike during a thunderstorm. If you come within 10 blocks of this special horse, the trap is triggered. The horse will turn into a skeleton horseman, bringing 3 friends with him. You have to carefully kill the skeleton riders. Then the horses will be yours for the taking. There is no need to tame them or to name tag them. They can be saddled and ridden and will stay with you forever. Skeleton horses are fast and can breathe water. Yes, I'm very fond of the skeleton horses. I have 3 of them in my world, and I'm sorry I can spoil them with food. They can be bred or fed, and if hurt, they will slowly regenerate. Don't use a potion of healing because it will hurt them. They're undead, therefore a harming potion will cure them. As you can see, he's fine. Maybe the harming potion is the right treat to make them feel loved. Oh, I will miss you too, Nightwish. Be a good boy with the zoo visitors. The Sniffer egg has just hatched. Welcome to the zoo, my friend. Let's take a look at a zombie horse in a creative world. The spawn egg will summon an untamed horse that cannot be tamed, ridden or saddled. You need to use commands for a tamed zombie horse. This zombie horse is tamed and it can be saddled and ridden. Sadly, there is no way to have a zombie horse in Vanilla Survivor, so they won't be part of my zoo. Let's fill the pit behind the Mooshroom enclosure with another fantastic mob, the snow golem. I struggled a bit to find a suitable setting for them, but then I said to myself, what comes to mind if you think about snow, holidays, or chocolate? And that's where the right idea came from. I'm building a Christmas market, so I have an excuse to have a Christmas tree all year round, at least in Minecraft. Keep in mind that the snow golems will die on a rainy day. They need a shelter, so they will be the proud owners of a stand in the Christmas market, safe and happy under a roof. Oh, I want to sing some carols. I love it. Let's put a golden ribbon on this gift. A very flat ribbon. And on this one, the coral fan will die. And there's a silver ribbon. In the store, they sell mostly Christmas cards, hot chocolate, and look, chestnut roasting on an open fire, or potatoes on an extinguished campfire. Same thing. But we are missing the real stars. Snow golems can only be summoned like this. Let's make another one. And if you shear it, please come closer, buddy. It's another variant, sorta. Hey, stop kissing each other, there's a customer waiting. A hot chocolate and some popcorn candy, please. I need some snacks when I get back to work. I know, you recognize the shape of a pillager outpost, but the color palette is wrong. Well, it fits the fantastic mobs that will live in this miniature outpost. Let's go get them. Allays can be found imprisoned in pillager outposts and wooded mansions, in the room with the iron doors on the ground floor. Hurry up, get out everybody, you're free! If you give any item to an Allay, it will follow you, but they are a bit dumb and it's better to put them on a lead. You don't need 2 Allays to breed them, just 1 Allay and an amethyst shard. Play any disc in a jukebox. The Allay will swirl and dance. Use the shard on it, like in a normal breeding. You'll see hearts and a new Allay will appear. And they're gone. Get back here, come on! You guys will play with the children who will visit your outpost. You face the pillagers. Why are you so afraid of children? I've been capturing pillagers for quite a while now, but they always end up pretty bad. First, that was that messy situation involving a dolphin for the zoo aquarium. I had to watch it in slow-mo to unravel why he was missing. While I was building the llama enclosure a couple of episodes ago, I got lucky and managed to put 2 of them in a boat. But then I lost them both again because, my bad, the third enchanted armor. So I went directly to the source, the Pillager outpost near my solar punk mega base. Yep, that is not the third silo. I invited them to the nether roof and they were all thrilled about it. One of them joined me on a boat trip. It takes more than 400 uses to break a crossbow, so we spent some quality time together exploring the surroundings. When he managed his issues, we traveled to the zoo, and he was waiting near the Camel garden the whole time during this episode when I was building. Any chance you want to follow me up there, my friend? Yes, but I'm here. Oh, come on, don't give me the cold shoulder. Get back. Thank you. Ooh, tamed Pillager are so obedient and well behaved. Please, get back in the boat and stay safe. I know you're trapped. Sorry about that. Let me check. Now I have to remove the boat without hurting you? Relax, I'm gonna remove all the dirt and build a better trap house for you. I see, the Allays are mean. If you think about it, maybe you deserve it. Fine, I'll put in a good word for you. Guys, will you be nice with the man? I know, but he's serving his sentence to redeem himself. I built the lava crater at the beginning of today's episode, but I haven't brought the striders yet, and for a good reason. A couple of episodes ago, when the zoo was almost empty, I left the first strider here, near some lava to keep it warm, but I forgot a little detail. The rain! The poor fella died right before my eyes. The strider enclosure is filled with lava, otherwise the striders turn blue and tremble. But above all, it needs a roof, because water kills them. This is why I'm adding a dust cloud over the crater. I live near a volcano, I know something about it. Striders are nice creatures from the nether, and they can live in the overworld without turning into a zombie version like Zoglins and piglins. They can be saddled and controlled with a warped fungus on a stick. But you won't be able to remove the saddle like you do with horses. The only way to have it back is to kill the strider. Please don't. Sometimes a strider spawns with another strider on it, even if the upper one doesn't look healthy. You can also find the piglin jockey at Zombie Piglin riding a strider. Now that the lava pool has a roof, it's time to bring in a couple of striders. They will be fine. I just need to name tag them to be sure they won't spawn. The dust cloud will keep them safe, but it also looks awesome. Today's episode was full of interesting creatures and we are running out of time. There are more mobs that deserve a spot in the zoo, even if they are dangerous and sometimes nasty. In the next episode, we will finally wrap things up, building a haunted mansion and more ominous buildings to host the last Minecraft animals. Stay tuned for the very last zoo episode. Thank you for watching and see you soon! I've created a huge zoo for all Minecraft animals in my 12,000 days old forever world, providing a home for every cute little and not so little creature and having tons of fun. But I have to admit, I'm a little nervous right now because I am committed to trap some dangerous animals. I have plans, but I'm not sure they will work. Let's start with something simple to warm things up, shall we? In this direction, I will build a haunted mansion for the nasty Minecraft arthropods, while right behind me there is gonna be a lab, with weird experiments on display which are harmless to me. Let me tell you the story of this Gothic manor, once secluded and surrounded by dark forest. It was the lodge of a secret society whose members dabble in alchemy and spooky experiments. In modern times, the manor was donated to the zoo by the last members of the secret society, and now visitors can finally see the strange but questionable wonders they created. And even if you don't care about the lore behind this manor, don't you think that it looks amazing? The zoo manor will display the not-so-secret name tag features in Minecraft, so let's grab some. Thank you, sir. I added some greenery all around the manor and invited 3 special guests. Let's go meet them. I really like this ceiling with all the different vines. Some sitting areas have been added for the zoo visitors, but many items from the previous owners are still here. That forgotten dusty anvil up there is the original ritual item for the secret society's experiments. Let's dust it off, forging the 3 name tags we need. Do you know what each of these name tags does? The Jeb _ name tag is for sheep only, and when applied, creates this rainbow effect that never stops. The sheep maintains its color, and if it's sheared, it will not drop different wool though. The toast name tag with capital T is meant for rabbits and... Wait, please, oh, I should have brought a carrot. Wow, that was a struggle! Well, as you can see, the toast rabbit is a secret skin that doesn't spawn naturally, and it's very cute. Go check the video about all rabbits if you want to know about the regular variants. The dinner bone name tag affects any mob, making it appear upside down. Look at the baby chicken, it's okay. It moves and it will eventually grow, but it is upside down. I also needed a portal from the zoo to the nether hub, so I put it here, but don't worry, it's Steph only. There's no point in procrastinating. Let's tackle the nasty arthropods right away. Alright, I'm just building the foundation of the haunted mansion because it will be easier to bring the animals in. I'm not procrastinating, I need the floor and the cages before I go after the bugs. Really? It's a bit messy right now, but we will build the rest of the mansion later. All we need now are 3 cages for the mobs. Let's start by spawning some chickens in here. Now a splash potion of infestation, and if I heard them... Oh, there it is, our first guest, the Silverfish. Of course, I set all the chicks free, they couldn't stay in the cage. And now, it's important to name tag the little and, to be fair, a bit disgusting Silverfish. Gah, those squeaks gross me out. Time to close the cage. Come on, it wasn't that bad. 2 more to go. We need a bunch of ender pearls to hunt the next bug. Let's move up to the next floor of the dome. Endermites have a 5% chance to spawn whenever you throw an ender pearl. In Java Edition they spawn in the place you were before, so the plan is pretty simple. I will stay in the cage and teleport out until an endermite takes my place. After launching more than 50 pearls, I removed the slabs and enlarged the cage. Maybe they are the smallest hostile mob but somehow requires a 2-block space? Or maybe the statistics hate me. After more than 100 attempts, I thought I had at least learned how to throw a pearl to land a single block in front of me. Sure, an useful skill indeed. When it suddenly appeared, I couldn't believe my own eyes. Ooh, finally! Let me tag you so you're doomed to stay in this cage, you annoying bug. Now, I need to remove the dirt blocks, restoring the cage to its original condition. And you're mine! The 4 handle pearls in my inventory bar are the last ones I have. It took me almost 1 hour. Do you remember I said I had plans for every animal in the zoo? I lied. I spent way too many nights walking in the forest at night, waiting for a spider to spawn. I've been shot, punched and nearly exploded several times. Every night, until dawn came, and then... Hey, you are ruining my poetic moment! Wow, I feel like Batman now. Don't worry, the zoo is safe under my watch. What the heck is wrong with this guy? Wasn't it supposed to follow me? Hey, wake up! Like this, good boy. Oh, the torn enchanted armor again. During the third night, after a chase involving a couple of skeletons and a witch, I finally made it. This time the spider politely waited for me, staying away from the fray rather than accidentally getting killed. He watched me taking care of the other mobs, and then he chased me to the cage. Walk in the forest and then run is not a plan, but at least I was prepared to trap a spider. He won't fit in one block gap, so I quickly built a roof over us. Then I sneak out, leaving it in the cage. Look at him! A name tag for you, sir. And now we can close your cage forever. Since I hadn't slept for days, 2 phantoms showed up. I realized later that I could have trapped one of them in a boat, but honestly, I hate them so much that I don't want them in my zoo. Anyway, I was too busy cheering. Now that all the mobs are caged, let's steam off the stress by finishing the mansion. The windows are an important element to make it look haunted, so let's close them with shroom lights. The orange paint will make it blend in better. I seriously hate the squeaks of those mobs. But I can't stop walking around here, worried for no reason they might disappear. I've checked them all off the list, baby. It's haunted, so it looks better at night, but let's check the mansion with shaders. And inside, yes, the mobs are all alive and well. I told you I can't stop shaking them. Oh, look at the Endermite with the purple sparkles. And I chose the gloomiest Minecraft paintings to cover the shroom lights. The next enclosure is a barn for another animal, the Zoglin. Hoglins spawn in Crimson Forest, but when they get to the overworld they turn into a zombie version, the Zoglin, with different skin but same stats. We won't be able to have a Zoglin in the zoo, so the Zoglin will do. I know barns aren't supposed to be orange, but I already built a red barn a couple of episodes ago. This one will be more nether inspired. Alright, this is how we will get the Zoglin for our barn. I'm on the nether roof, looking for a crimson forest barn. Now that I've found the crimson forest, I need a temporary platform, because mobs can't spawn on bedrock. Let's get far enough to make them spawn. It's a bit busy up there. Call me lazy, but Zoglin babies fit in a boat and are easier to handle. They are also cute in their own way, so all I need is a baby Zoglin. And no, I'm not engaging its enraged family. I will elegantly fly away. All the other mobs are despawned, and me and the kid are the only ones left. Let me quickly remove the dirt platform. Now I have to hurry up, bringing the baby Zoglin to the overworld before it grows. It's turning into a zombie version right now. Oh, come on, it's not a big deal. You will stay young forever. Welcome to your new home. You will be happy here and children will love you. Look, your favorite food. I know, the iron golem is not an animal, but I want to build a cozy house here in the zoo for him. For all we know, he loves red flowers, so I imagine a golem who retired in a quiet cottage, growing red plants and resting, finally without worries. The cottage is welcoming, surrounded by a cute garden and with a large entrance for the big owner. There is also a table and a large bed for him. Villagers never bother to give him a bed. But I bet he missed them anyway, hence the painting. Hey, I love it here. It just needs a few custom trees to provide shade. The iron golem is the last zoo guest, and then it will be over. I've been working on the zoo for more than 3 months, having tons of fun, and I feel weird now. Alright, cut the chatter. I bet all of you already know, but this is how to summon an iron golem with 4 iron blocks in a T shape and a carved pumpkin. Oh, he's looking at his house for the very first time. I hope he likes it. Hello, sir. Please, take good care of the garden. Hey, are you still here? There is something special I want to share with you. Look at the F3 debug screen. Today is the day 12,500. I love this word so much and I still have a lot of projects. For starters, it's time to update to the 1.21.5 drop and bring the new animals to the zoo. Get in line, there's plenty of room in the farm tea house. Follow me. Here you are. Come on, don't be shy. Go meet your new friends. See you later, honey. Oh, don't tell the others, but I think you're the cutest. It's peak time. No, this is the llama pit too dry for you guys. No, let the foxes alone, they are moody. And this is your new home. Meet the first resident. He's a bit wary, but you can blame him. For 15 years on Minecraft, there were only pink pigs. Wow, the cold pig jumped in. Looks like my job in the zoo is done, but follow me to this viewpoint. I always loved that lake with the island in the center, and now I know that pretty soon I will build a gigantic hot air balloon right above the island as a docking station for the newest Minecraft animal that is waiting for its sunny spot in the zoo. The happy guest. It will be my hugest build ever. Thank you for watching the zoo series. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned and see you soon.
If you wanna know how I do it, if you search for a new cool idea, here she is. Min my MC, the best place to be. Building brick by brick, with a little chic, mountain high or never deep. All you villagers and pillagers, she's gonna show the craft to the secrets of Minecraft. Assembling, creating, and waiting for the new updates. Don't be a creeper if you like what you see. Raise your hands high and thumbs up for me, my MC.